It came to my attention that not a lot of people know about this, but your Apple Watch, the majority of Apple Watches at least available in the market, have 32 gigabytes of storage, which is a lot and will almost be physically impossible to fill up, which is why I am making today's video revolving around the best games to download on your Apple Watch. Now, some may argue, why do you want to have games on your Apple Watch? Well, whenever you have downtime, you're in a lobby, or you're just bored and all you have access to is an Apple Watch, or you might find some of these Apple Watches games addicting, yeah, utilize your Apple Watch. It's a smartwatch. It can play video games. And so in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and run you through my favorite list of games on your Apple Watch for the year that I'm sure you're going to definitely enjoy. Now, this video was all thanks due to our sponsor, which sponsored today's segment to show us Risk Nebula. And if you love like arcade style spaceship, almost like Space Invader style shooter games, you're going to really enjoy this game. The art style looks stunning on an OLED display like our Apple Watch, and it somewhat does have like a story base too, because each ship has like its own unique levels. So the objective is to collect as many ships as much as possible, fight boss battles, and when you're shooting stuff, you have to switch to the different colors of the ammo so you can actually break its shield. As you can see right here, this asteroid is blue, so we make sure we're selected using the blue to shoot. And of course, you use the digital crown to maneuver your way through obstacles, as well as line yourself up to shoot enemies like you just witnessed. And then, as I stated, each ship has its own like little storyline to take you to the boss battle to unlock more ships, as you see right here. And then each ship has its own capabilities too, unique powers it could produce and have. Then a game is new, and the app does sell for $1. But thanks to the developer, they gave us these codes right there. So if you want to try this game out and play it, and for more future updates, make sure to follow them on Twitter as well. Now the next one is more of a relaxing game, and that is just mini golf. They have like different circuits you can select from. You are required to buy some circuits if you want to progress. That is your decision, but the game itself is free to download and try out. Select the court you want to play, let it load, and the concept is extremely basic. The art style isn't really the best, but I mean, like, it's enjoyable nonetheless. The longer the little black bar is, the more power you're gonna have a swing. Just point the ball at the direction and tap the display. And of course, just like golf, the objective is to make it in the hole with less moves as much as possible. So right now we have 2 moves so far, 2 actions I should say. Try and get a ricochet, that didn't work. And try to line it up properly. It's really hard with the digital crown though. That's one thing I noticed. And bam, you can send your results. I'm just gonna hit cancel because I'm beginning like connection problems. And then you can just keep progressing until you unlock all of them, or you could buy to unlock them, I guess. But yeah, that's mini golf in a nutshell. Pretty relaxing just for this reason. Now this next one, you may have already saw a glimpse. It's called iDaft, and basically if you're a fan of Daft Punk, basically it's just a soundboard, so you can literally just tap on everything that like any iconic vocal from any Daft Punk track, like, yeah, I don't want to be copyrighted, but you can get the idea. It's pretty fun and goofy just to have on your wrist. If you're with a couple of friends, you just want to make a quick remix or just scare somebody when you say faster. So yeah, nothing much to it. It's a free to download app. It's just enjoyable. It's called iDaft Jamming. Now the next one it's called Nutty Duck. And I'm gonna go ahead and reboot it. So when we launch the app, there's 2 modes to select from. This is a new game. It costs 99 cents. And it's kind of fun because it's one of those quick arcade style games. So very similar to Flappy Bird. You run, you tap on the screen to jump. Objective is just to get as far as possible without hitting the objects, because every time when you hit it, you get pushed back and you lose. And then the next one that it has, this next mode is actually my favorite. It's hunting mode, and this one actually utilizes the gyroscope and the other sensor that the Apple Watch has. So if you tap play, notice how the aim markers down here, you have to actually like rotate your wrist to like shoot, and you have 2 bullets, so like a shotgun, before you reload. And you just keep doing that and just try to shoot as many ducks as much as possible. Or goose. They kind of look like a goose. But yeah, that's Nutty Duck in a nutshell. It's fun, it's cute, and yeah, enjoyable. Now this other one is free to download, and it's called Pick to Word. It will show you 2 images, and you try to answer the last one in a complete word. So right now, obviously, that was a sand, so we're going to go ahead and enter sand. Spell out sand. This is clearly which, so we're going to go ahead and enter which. Next one. So now we have to answer these 2. So what can you make with a sand and which? A sandwich, of course. So hopefully that's a correct answer. There you go. What was wrong with me? But yeah, basically, so now we're on level 4. Obviously, this is going to be fire or not. It could be just hot, H-O-T. Next, so hot dog. And of course, if we put these 2 words together, we get hot dog. Bada bing, bada boom, and we just progress. This game's free to download. It's pretty enjoyable just for that reason. And the next one is ring. And now that we answer these 2, obviously, these 2 images, earring, not earwig, earring, ring. I almost said earwig. But yeah, you get the concept. It gets challenging as you progress, don't worry. But it's free to download, pretty enjoyable. I recommend. Now, if you like to experience a game that will make you confused, but also question things, but also have a Tetris vibe, and that is Watermelon Watch Kit. I was playing with it earlier. It's kind of like Tetris. You just drop fruits though, and then he just continued dropping them because it's kind of interesting because once you stack them together, they turn into the next larger fruit, and you keep stacking them. Oh crap, I messed it up. Nope, messed it up. Okay, those 2 combined. I gotta drop a lime. I'm gonna put this one over here so it combine and become into an orange apparently. And then I have another small whatever that is. I'm gonna combine the line, so it does that. It's really interesting. It's like one of those games that just gives you an odd satisfaction, especially when you have a lot and it just continues doing that. It's so interesting. Here, let me see if I could go on a rampage real quick and fast forward time. Oh, my wrist is starting to hurt, but you get the concept. So the game does does retail for $1, unfortunately. It's a one-time purchase, no ads or anything like that, like every other good app. But that's basically the whole idea, the whole concept, how this game works, and it's new. Now the next one is Billiardware, and it's basically the same developers that made that mini golf game. It has that style arcade game vibe, but this one, obviously, it's pool. So if you like to play pool, this is actually, it's free to download, it's enjoyable, and it's nice. Try to get as many balls in the corners and their holes as much as possible with very little movements, and just try not to get the 8 ball in there, of course, until you're done. It's pool, it's free. It really does utilize the Apple Watch Ultra screen real estate. As you see, the corners are really stretched out, and it's really clear, and the visuals have that arcade style, so it's pretty nice. And just like that, now you know some amazing games that are available right now for the Apple Watch. And if you'd like to go ahead and download them, I'll be sure to include links to them in the description down below. I'd like to thank every single one of you guys for watching today's video. As my name was Eddie, this was Hotshot Tech. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're curious what kind of band I'm using on my Apple Watch, I'll also have that link in the description down below in case you're curious and interested in possibly getting one for yourself. All that and more in the description. Other than that, make sure you are subscribed for more upcoming Apple Watch content or tech related content if you enjoy technology in general. If you missed a previous video, check out this video over here where I go through my favorite apps that I'm using on my Apple Watch. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.